The hell?
And we are live. Give me a
Hello.
second
Hello.
to fix some things.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, the reason why I was having cam issues earlier was because I didn't have the chat window open in in Zoom. So
My camera's still a little off.
yeah, I know I gotta fix that.
all I see next to me is just yes, yes, yep.
Yeah, well, because Zoom is a butthead now. So we're gonna see some live camera fixing. So I do apologize, but that's what happens when you only have one cup of coffee in the morning.
You need more.
I know, but the thing is as I get older, the more coffee I have, the more like my stomach gets angry with me.
Oh yeah.
So I have to meter my coffee intake, and especially since I need a lot of caffeine to actually be affected by coffee. Yeah, it's sometimes it's not good. Like and
What
They
you're
it's
don't
saying
mix
is
well.
you need a new method of injecting it into your system.
I think that's bad for you,
Yeah, it is.
and
It's
and and and,
horrible.
and might require hospital visitation. Uh,
Yeah, we don't need that.
to
If
do
that's
that.
not how it started, that's how it'll end. Yes.
So, alrighty. So everybody is looking good. I'll have to do this again when we switch over to the map, but whatever. So how's everyone doing? It's been a little bit.
Tired.
Yeah, it's
good.
Yeah, yeah.
general theme with a lot of people is tired. So, are you guys excited? Level 4 is around the corner.
Yeah.
Looking forward
I
to
want my Wolfie.
managing.
I mean, you talk like it's a guarantee. I mean,
Um,
the wolf is there, and the potential to have it as a companion is there. The question is whether or not you actually get it as a companion.
no
Uh,
guarantees. Oof.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, you have a guarantee. I mean, you just have to use it.
Oh, the
Whoops.
hero point? Oh, yeah, you're damn straight I will.
Speaking of Hero Point, update.
Yep.
Go.
So yeah, make sure you. So your health points are the same from last week, so don't adjust your hit points.
Yep, yep.
But if you have, you should be at one hero point at the start of the session. So make sure you fix that. So basically, for everyone watching, we're in the final countdown. Like it is there. So we're at the end of chapter 3. Um, the the Hermitage of Blessed Lightning is almost completely free of demonic influences. Um, and you guys are fighting some wrecker demons. We had to close out early because IRL nonsense, but I mean it is what it is. Just so people are aware, our new start time is 1 p.m. now. So, um, and we won't be going all the way to 5 because of IRL obligations. So we'll probably either start wrapping up around 4:30 Pacific and probably stop like around worst case scenario quarter 2, just so other people can do things that they have obligations for. And I think that's it as far as any updates as far as that's concerned. So let's switch cams, adjust them real quick, and then get into the shenanigans, shall we? So,
Shenanigans.
give me one quick second to fix these.
Yeah,
Again, my fault. I didn't realize I didn't have the chat window open. It's like
My head is my character icon.
yeah, your brain gets conditioned sometimes to do certain things. I didn't see that the chat window wasn't open. It obviously wasn't open, but I didn't register it as not being open. So just because, you know, I mean, as a streamer, you get used to seeing things all the time, and then sometimes when it's not there, you still think it's there, because that's how your streamer brain works. It says, hey, that's supposed to be there, and it's not there. So, but this is a easy enough fix, and it doesn't take too long to correct. Thank goodness. If freaking Zoom would not be derps and go back to their old freaking window capture method, application capture for Zoom, wouldn't have to worry about all this nonsense. I only have to worry about it because of Zoom's security profile now. Alrighty, so we left off at the top of the order. The Wrecker Demons are doing their wrecking. Let me lock these so I don't get
Azrin, my map is grayscaled.
Really?
Hold on. Because you're in the room, right?
Oh, never mind. It fixed itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, because I was just about to switch off my OBS. I'm like, I can see the map. I don't like what broke. Okay.
I don't know why when I picked up my token, it went to the grayscale.
That's dynamic lighting.
Oh.
So basically, because your character wasn't there because you started off a fresh session in Roll20 with your character in the room.
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to move. You have to at least drop your character for the system to recognize the light settings.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's just a Roll20 thing because of dynamic lighting. So.
Fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that's right. We started over. Okay.
Yes, we did. Alrighty. So let's see. All right. So top of the order. Wrecker Demon.
What you go? He really is a record demon.
Yeah. They're called. Meta no meta. Their demonic name is like a mouthful. But yeah, they're colloquially called Wrecker Demons because of what they do. Literally, is they wreck things. They are one of the embodiments of chaos. So let's see. I have what we call a target-rich environment.
Oh dear Lord.
All right, so let's see. So the only one who's not in view is Gwennon. So 4 of you guys have the potential of being this Wrecker Demon's new friend. So let's roll a d4 and see who it's gonna be. So 1 is Shima, 2 is Jarthal, 3 is Cantrell, and 4 is Shothra. And you know what? Let's use some new dice today.
What kind of dice you got?
This is my last dice purchase. I haven't had a chance to use these yet, but these are the black variants from Kraken.
Okay.
They're frosted, so I mean they have that invisible type of texture to them. Their opacity is rather cool. I haven't decided whether or not I'm gonna repaint them. The only reason why is because my rolling mat is purple, because purple is the best of all colors. So when I roll against the purple, like I can see the numbers really clear. So I haven't decided whether or not I'm gonna change that or not. And also, these aren't the dangerous kinds of D4s. Like the points are shaved off on these. This is the new D4 design. I'm not sure if you guys. I probably can't
try and hold it out on your phone.
Yeah.
Aha.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
No more caltrops.
Yeah, the points shaved off. I don't know how I feel about that though. Yeah.
Well, let's see how it rolls.
And the
Let's see.
thing is, the weird thing is, the shaved off point, which you totally are not going to be able to see, is
I can see
the
it.
shaved off point has the number that's on the top side. So again,
It doesn't make much sense to you now.
From a design perspective, I understand why they would do that for clarity's sake. But I mean, just as a person who's used to, watching out for D4s that fall on the floor because they literally are caltrops. Just,
I can imagine it's still like, oh, that's not supposed to be
yeah.
there.
And I think this is the new way they're going with their D4s, because my Black Amethyst set also has the same configuration. So just be advised, if you're buying Kraken dice and you're into the pointy D4s, you might want to double check and make sure the D4 is pointy from Kraken. Because it looks like they've made
they've made a child-safe version.
Yeah, which again I'm not comfortable with. And Cantrell, you are gonna get
oh no,
you're gonna get some debris tossed your way. Sorry,
oh,
sir.
Great. Oh.
That is the nature of things. So let's see. Hurl debris. Last one is abysmal. That's not going to hit anything. The first one, oh, that's going to be bad. Does a 28 crit you?
Yes.
Okay, so first hit's a crit. Let's see, minus
Uh-oh.
5. That's a total miss. So you get hit once. Sadly, it's a crit. Well, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's like getting hit twice, so it's all right.
I mean, if I was... Oof, that's not good for you.
That's a skishy.
Yeah,
That's a squishy getting hit.
That's not good for you. That is... So that's 21 bludgeoning. Plus an additional 8, so that's 29 bludgeoning altogether.
Ow! Cantrell looks like a leaf in the wind. He's still there.
He's still there. Alrighty. Did you get to tilt him slightly?
Like, oh! Oh.
Gwennon, you just heard a rather large thump, and Cantrell, grunt in significant pain.
Oh.
So he's down?
No. I'm probably the most hurt looking thing in the room.
You only heard one thump, not two. So it wasn't crash and then body crumpling to the floor. It was crash and then grunts of pain.
Oh, that's so much better.
I mean, I'm glad we have the ability to describe the difference between good Cantrell and out Cantrell.
So, but he's currently not within view, but you know roughly where he is. What are you gonna do?
Okay, so it's my turn then.
Yep, actually, let me do one thing. I'm sorry, because he has had technically a night's rest, so this ability is now back in play.
Okay, so what's tricky for me, of course, with dynamic lighting is I am going to need a little more clue in terms of which way I hear the thump, so I know which direction to move.
Well, you know it's
in the door.
You know it's from the door where Shima is
Everybody ran into
currently in front of.
Your knight buddy is in the same room as me, so.
Yep.
Right, but that doesn't help me in terms of seeing anything.
Nope.
So I think, can I move then? I can't occupy the same square as Shima, right?
Correct.
So I could move to. Okay.
Within 15 feet. Yes. All right. So before
I can catch a glimpse of Cantrell. Actually, if I move here, okay.
Yeah.
I can still see Cantrell, and I'm not directly in front of the doorway, right?
So before.
Is that too far?
No. Before that happens, like I said, because he's had a night rest, this ability is now back in play. When you get hit by the debris as a reaction, Jarthal is going to chuck his star knife at the record demon that attacked you.
Oh, he's an avenger of sorts.
Oh, that's a crap roll. Sorry. Let's see. That's definitely gonna miss. That's your AC. Yeah, it's not even close. Yep, it whiffed.
Knowing that happened, it's like, oh, okay.
All right, so you can see Cantrell Grennan?
Yeah, I can see him. So, I will cast a heal, and that would be at a second level. So that would be 2. Okay, a 2-action heal at level 3. Let's see. 2d10 plus 16. I would be healing him for, right?
Yep.
Okay. So,
you're using one of your fonts, correct?
Yes.
Hmm?
Trying to find a couple d10s here.
Should have d10s of plenty.
D10
yeah, okay, I've got 2 d10s. All right, we're good. So he's going to be healed as a 2-action heal. Ooh, nice. 10 and the 9.
Plus
so that's
16.
19 and 16 is
35.
So a heal for 35.
29 because my maximum at this current point is 36.
So he springs back.
Oh, okay. You have your 4th level.
Yeah, like I am 4th level on the character sheet. I am 3rd level in the game at the moment.
Okay.
I'm making sure not to mix and match.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
So let's see. So that's all of your actions. Okay, the second record demon.
So
let's see who you all can see. Yep, you moved and you cast. So
yep.
Ooh, actually.
And it's a 2-action cast, so that's my 3 movements.
He's got this barbarian orc chick next to him that hurt him a lot with that nasty axe of hers. So she's the primary target.
Uh-oh.
I had a feeling that was gonna be a thing.
Alrighty. So it is going to do. I love having 3 sizes of dice, because then I can just roll all 3 of my attacks and I know which ones are which.
First, second, third. I do the same thing for like
Ooh,
multiple attacks.
my dice
multicolored
are
dice.
not liking you guys today. Holy hell.
Oh shit! Don't tell me that. I thought he was gonna say my dice aren't liking me today.
All right, so the third one's a miss. So let's resolve the second hit. Let's see. So does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, just barely.
All right, so 19 hits you, and the first attack is a crit. So.
Oh great! I'm about to die.
Yeah,
Jeez.
this is gonna be bad.
We just started the fight.
I might die.
Yeah.
He hit me first, but the first time.
Yeah.
Wait, why did you move?
These guys hit hard. I was tempted.
Maybe to hit him.
Yeah, and Jethal already used his reaction on Cantrell, so we can't do it again. So let's see. So let's do the crit first. Definitely don't like you. 17. So yeah. So 17. So the crit is 34 points of piercing.
I can tell you the second hit's no kill me. So I'm down, no matter what.
I also need from.
Please, oh God, please don't say you're already dead. Say you're knocked out. You're scaring me.
Sorry, I'm knocked out. I'm
There you
just
go.
saying dead.
So from that, I need a fortitude save, please.
22.
All right. You feel like your body is twisting at the point where you were bit, but you shake it off.
Oh, it's right. He bit me. That's what brought me down to 37.
It was a crit. The bite's bad.
Yeah, the bite was bad.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
No matter what you roll, I'm going down.
Yeah. That is 19 points of piercing.
Yep, I'm down.
And I'm still gonna need a fortitude save.
Really?
Well, you're not dead. And,
oh, okay.
And this is part of their thing.
26.
Okay. Again, like as consciousness leaves your body, you feel like your body where you're bit by this thing, like wants to bend and change, but you shake it off. And you're here. I'm not sure. And you are.
Oh yeah, I was. Sorry.
And you are wounded. And you are dying. I'm gonna use this for the dying. So you are. You're dying one, wounded one. I'm sorry, you're dying 0. Keep getting that wrong. Chunk. There we go. Alrighty. So, like, this thing cackles maniacally as it drops Shothra to the ground. And it, like, just looks at the rest of you and, like, licks its drooly lips. Shima.
You know, I think that GIF that Zora posted is already happening.
So, last round, I cast the magic thing on myself.
Yep, you did.
I take it that the spell that Gwennon used the last time, the guidance is over, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guidance lasts until the beginning of her turn, and her turn is already passed.
All right. So, I still get like a +1 to attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, I am going to start going into the room. And I see that Shothra's down, so I run over to here, and I'm going to start beating up on this thing.
Yeah. So Magic Fang gives you +1 striking to your unarmed attacks. So basically, you have a +1 to hit, and you have an additional damage die to your attacks.
Damn.
That is what that does.
And I am already in tiger stance. So
Correct.
flurry of blows.
Yay!
Yeah.
So I rolled a 17.
Avenge me.
That's +7. That's 4, 25 to hit, I guess.
25 is a hit. It is not a crit.
Okay. That's going to be now 2d8 damaged. Oops. That's going to be 11 damage.
Okay. That's from both attacks, or?
Just the one.
Okay, so the first one hits.
So second strike is, let's see, take away. $19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right. Ooh. That's going to be 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And you know what? Try it one more time.
Okay.
No, not going to happen.
Alrighty. So, Shathra, need a DC 10 death save. Poor favor.
Eight.
So you want to use a hero point?
Nah, I'm fine.
Okay. So you are now at dying 1.
It's fine. I am an orc.
I know.
It takes 4 dies to die.
I know.
Not really worried about it. Because of my diehard feat.
Oh wait, no, this is the wrong character. Yeah. Usually when I play orcs, I take die hard.
Yep.
Alrighty, so you're up to dying 1. Jarthal.
Someone will get me up.
So let's see. What's he gonna do? He's going to move 1 action to here. And then he's going to...
If he has lay on hands.
Yeah, I'm just seeing what his... Let's see. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that effect. Where's your lay on hands? It's under tenets of good. Sorry, give me a second here. That's weird. Alright, give me a second. It's not showing up on his character sheet for some reason. I don't know why. Blank. Okay, so yep, uses focus. It's 1 action, touch. Alright, so you get back 6 hit points.
Okay.
You also gain a +2 status to your AC for 1 round. So at the beginning of Jotharl's next round, that ends.
Okay.
And
It's kind of nice.
Okay, then it's his is heightened. So give me a second. So you get more than 6. So his should be heightened to 3. So you get 18 hit points back. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Not just 6.
That's nice. I'll take it.
Okay, and then he is going to, for his 3rd action, yeah, this guy has been injured. Yeah, he's gonna check his thing at this dude up here. Yeah, so you're still prone, so you're fine. You don't have to worry about a star knife lopping a piece of you off.
Yep. Oh, that'd be a little bit concerning.
It's like, dude, watch it with that thing.
I healed you, but
that could cover.
So let's see. So that's 24 hit, not a crit. Okay, so that is 10 points of piercing. It returns back to him. However, it does seem that he is affected by the star knife, similarly to how Shothar's axe. So that was 5. So that is, and it is now looking at Jarthal angrily, and it's hissing at him with demonic language.
Shut up, phone.
That's not demonic language.
That was not. I know.
I mean,
Too cute to be demonic language.
Are you sure, though?
I mean, I mean, it didn't instill terror and fear to me, so
it did for me. I was like,
all right,
but then again,
it is your go, sir.
All right. Let's see.
Sorry, it's prepping for new phone tomorrow.
Yeah, it's fine.
Instead of backing everything up.
I'm looking at 2 that are right there. We've mostly been focusing on this one.
Correct.
This guy walloped me pretty good.
So you're going for the southern one?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure, because you weren't too sure when I.
Yeah, that's why I rolled the die on it. So he's gonna walk down.
Oh, he's gonna walk up to it. Okay.
With staff in hand, and he's going to.
He's gonna muscle wizard. All right.
Shocking grasp him first.
All right.
And I'm going to cast it at 2nd level. So here we go.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. Double check. $26.
26 is a hit, not a crit.
Okay. It's 3d12. Total of 30 electrical damage.
Nice.
God.
That is a good
I rolled 2 12s and a 6. That will mark off
Alrighty.
Supplemental spell.
You now have its complete focus.
Okay.
Good for you.
Yay. And then that's my turn.
Yeah, so it was like and then.
Yeah, because I moved in a 2-action spell.
Yep. All right. So top of the order, it's its go now.
Yep.
And it looks at you. Do you happen to know Abyssal?
Let me double check.
Because it's my other character, I would have known that.
Closest thing I got is Celestial.
Nope. I mean, you know it's foul, whatever you just said.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Oh, come on.
Barrier.
All right, so that is actually, wait, let me see, because your AC is pretty garbo.
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit you?
Currently, yes.
Yes. My two is a hit.
So what you're saying is roll a 1.
No, I rolled a 2.
Damn it.
So that means, all right, so that's a hit. Oh, you just got.
I mean, I did just get healed.
So 25. So 25 is not a crit on you, correct?
It is not.
Alrighty.
But that's still 2 hits on me.
And even with the -10, that makes it 17. So you get hit 3 times.
Oof! I'm a target.
So yeah, that's. Sorry. Yeah.
I mean, that's the risk of Muscle Wizard.
Yeah, I mean, I was when you walked up to it, I'm like, you're walking up. Okay. I'm not...
I drew its attention so it wouldn't hurt any of my other friends, and it also hit me. So I was like, "Screw you, buddy."
All right. So this is the first hit, first bite. Yep.
All right, so bludgeoning damage, or slashing damage.
Alrighty, so that is a crap roll for damage.
Hey.
We say that now.
For us.
We say that now, but it is a wizard.
So it's 13 points of piercing damage, and I need a Fortitude save.
13 Fortitude. Let's see. Fortitude is a total of 20. Yeah.
20.
Ugly 20.
All right. So if it's 2-0, correct?
Yeah, like total
okay.
2-0.
Total
2-0.
All right, so that's a fail. So where you are bit, and you feel like your body twist in the area where you're bitten. Right now, from that bite, you have a -1 status penalty to charisma-based checks.
Oh no, I've gotten uglier. I mean, I'm just saying, charisma. I'm okay.
I'm
okay. It's not like I'm gonna be the lead of the circus for very long.
Okay, this one's better.
How would you say that?
I don't know if I want to do it.
Let's see. So that is 19 points of piercing damage.
19 on the second.
Yep, and I need another Fortitude save.
Oh dear. Slightly more promising. 22.
22. You don't feel any adverse effects from the bite.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. Alrighty, and the third one is going to be. Let's see. 14 points of piercing, and if you're still up, I need another Fortitude save.
Oh no, he's down.
Okay. Still need a Fortitude save because you're not dead.
Yeah. So 17 on that. Hey, that's better. 23.
Yep, you're not affected by the bite. Okay, so.
Ooh, that's close.
Stop being dumb. So that is Alrighty, so Cantrell is down. Gwenin.
So all Gwenin is hearing is a lot of thumping noises with people
Dum, dum, dum. Oh.
thumps
Yeah.
and splats, right?
Like basically you saw Cantrell walk past the door, and you heard like a zap, and then a demonic yell, and then you heard like the gnashing of teeth, and then you heard a thump on the ground.
Okay. So, at this where I am now, I can't see anything.
Yep, you have to.
So I'm going to step here. Okay.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of Reginald when we fought the plants, the traps.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so now I can kind of see everybody. Okay, I'm going to do. So if I move, that's one action right off the get-go, right?
Yep. So you've moved 5, so you can move up to your movement. So if you're just going to step, that's one action.
Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to remember if at this point I have a spell that can heal more than one person.
You do.
Well, I'm not hurt yet.
It's a 3 cost, but it's also a radius that hits everything in it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she doesn't have 3 actions right now.
But I only got two reactions left, right? Because I had to move to see.
Yeah.
So okay. So what I'm going to do, which may seem kind of odd, but I'm going to cast from my healing font a 2nd level heal on Shathra.
That's good.
Okay. Not nearly so good, sorry. So that is a just a second. Is that a 6 or a 9? That would be the 9. Okay. So that would be 12 on the dice plus 16. So she's healed for 29, I believe. No, 3 and 9 is 12. 12 is 28. So healed for 28. Sorry.
It's still good.
And that's all my actions.
Alrighty. The Wrecker Demon is now. Okay, Shathra has not gotten up yet. You're still prone.
And I have no actions left, right?
Nope. You moved
Yep.
and you
Still
took
prone.
2 action.
I can't interrupt my action and take one more step.
No.
Because I have movement left.
No, it's not.
Just double checking.
Nope, you stopped.
Yeah. Pathfinder does not use the cumulative move rule that a 5e does.
Yep.
So let's see. Do we? Actually, it's focused on you. It's not really noticing that you've been healed. Rough coin. Let's see. Who's it gonna wanna? It's like it doesn't like either of you because both of you hurt it just as bad with extra damage. So it's like who does it dislike more? All right, it's
Dad behind me.
It's gonna go for Shima. It's like there's 3 people all around it who just like who just do all this nonsense extra stuff, and he's just like, screw this noise. One of you is gonna die, and it chooses to attack Shima. So Shima is gonna be the recipient of a couple of bite attacks. Ooh, goddamn. Why do you never roll this well for me, you bastards? When I'm a player.
Maybe you should save it for Monday and Tuesday.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, use the bad dice today.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. So just so you're aware, I rolled 2 19s and a 7.
Right, 19 is my AC, so.
Well, no, that's on the die. So that's gonna be the first hit is gonna be a 33. So that's definitely a crit. That's 5, 14. The other hit is going to be 26. Is that a crit?
Well, 19, I don't think so.
Your AC is 19? Okay, cool. So that's not a crit. And the third one's a miss. So you got 1 crit, 1 hit. It's like I never roll this well unless I'm DMing. It's like a pain. It's like it hurts me. Like all the fucking misses and near misses I've gotten with my characters. Alright, so let's see. So that first attack is 16. So the crit is 32 piercing. And I'm going to need a fortitude save.
Excuse me.
I'm trying to do the math. Fortitude, you said?
Yep.
That's going to be 28.
That is a success. You don't feel any adverse effects from the bite. As a reaction to you taking that first hit, Jarthal, since it's a new round, has a reaction. And he is going to hurl his star at you. So that is a hit, but not a crit. So that is 16. Ooh, so close. I wanted to see if he would kill him before the second hit registers, but he is still alive. So the second hit on you, Shima, but this guy's not looking great at all. Wow. Okay, that's a roll. So that's 10 points total piercing plus a fortitude save.
Okay. I'm still up, but very badly hurt.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 21.
21 succeeds. You don't feel any adverse effect from the bite. Alrighty, that is its go, and it is now your go.
Okay. First things first. I am gonna take out that healing potion I have and drink that.
Okay, so one action to pull it out, and it's free to drink it.
What do I roll for that?
Is it a lesser?
Yeah, lesser.
Hold on. Lesser, I believe, is 2d8 plus 5, but I'll tell you. Let's see, lesser heal. Yeah, 2d8 plus 5.
Okay. 16. All right, so that's that to 2. Okay, and that was just one action so far, right?
Yep.
Flurry of blows on this guy.
Okay.
Actually, he looks pretty bad, right?
Yep.
Regular attack first. And that's going to miss. Now flurry of blows. Just in case.
Okay, so remember, because you're doing a flurry of blows second, the map is you're now starting at -5 on the first hit of the flurry. Or -4.
-4. Yeah. So yeah, that's not going to hit. Now it's going to be a -8. Yeah, no.
Alright.
And I whipped all my hits.
Alright, Shathra.
I stand up, I pop rage, and I smack.
Okay. I'll let you stand up with your axe. So, give me
Was
an
it not
attack.
one action to stand?
Because you're prone, yeah, you have to stand up.
Yeah, so one action to
Yeah,
stand.
you were
one
knocked
action...
unconscious.
Yeah, one
You
action to
dropped your
rage.
axe.
Yeah, no, I'm saying is like I'm not charging you the interact action to
Oh,
stand up to grab your axe as well.
To grab my axe? Oh. I would think I would die with it still in my grasp.
It's like, you can't take it unless you take it from my cold dead hands, and I wasn't
Exactly. And I wasn't dead yet.
All right, roll damage. Well, roll to hit.
18.
18 is a miss.
Well, that's it for me. I don't know what my dice an 8 today. Maybe Giselle could kill him.
18's a good roll. It's just, just not.
I'm just getting a lot of 8s today.
I've had days where I haven't rolled above 10 either, so I feel you. All right, so Drothal is there. So he is going to hurl to the north guy. That is cocked. Okay, that is a miss. And
Come on, Jethal.
he's gonna throw it again. Well, that's a crit, so that thing is pretty much dead.
Yeah.
All right.
And then he's going to, because I don't even have to bother rolling damage. He doesn't have enough hit points to survive any of the damage he would be doing. So you're done. And then he's gonna hurl towards the southern guy. It's -2. And that's a miss. Alright. So this guy's dead. Jathal's go. Kentrell. You need a DC 10 death save. Poor favor.
Boy. That is a 3.
Okay. So you are now at dying 1. And you're not an orc with try hard.
Try hard. Yes, it is try hard.
So, alrighty. Top of the order. Actually, he's gonna step to Jarthal and try and nom on his face. He's gonna try and make the pretty boy less pretty. Let's see. So that is a 25, which, I'm sorry, 23, which will hit. And the other one is a miss. So Drothal gets hit once. Let's see. Can you make a con save? Let's see. Fortitude save. Oh yeah, you usually make the fortitude save. So pretty boy is still pretty. But he's gonna take that's all it can do. Gwendolyn, it's your go.
Okay, so if I was to use the 3-action heal, that would be a 30-foot radius, so that would heal everyone?
Yep, it does positive energy.
Okay, so that means it also heals
so positive energy, hurts undead. I will tell you that for free without you making a check.
Okay.
Some type of additional energy is hurting these things. Shothra has a cold iron axe. You're not sure what type of material Jarthal's star knife is made out of, but both of them seem to do additional damage to these things that you know are demons.
Alrighty. Okay, I am going to use my third healing font to do a 3-action heal. So that at the second level, so that would be 2d10 plus 16 on everything in the room, right?
Yep.
Okay, here goes. Woo! So that is a 6 and 8 is 14 and 16 is 30 points.
Wait, I'm sorry. The 3-action heal does not get the additional modifier. It is.
It doesn't.
It just gets your D10 die roll.
So it doesn't get the 16?
No, that is specifically for the 2-action heal.
Oh.
The 3-action heal gets the 30-foot emanation. So basically, it does whatever the 1 action does, but within 30 feet.
Okay, I'll still take it. That's still 14 points of healing for everybody.
14?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm at full health now.
So the record demon looks at you, Gwennon, and laughs as it looks better.
Small price to pay.
Well, maybe he won't be mad at me then.
And he is a demon.
It's a freaking demon.
So now Cantrell is up, right?
Yeah, he's conscious.
I am a conscious. Yes.
Conscious. Okay.
Conscious, prone, and wounded.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
And Shathra and Shima look better. So.
Yep. Alrighty.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
He's dead, so let's take you off the initiative. Actually, let's update
My turn.
that. Alrighty. So, yep, it is Shima's go.
I am going to make my way to move behind this guy.
Okay, so I'm presuming you're going to do this?
Yeah. Well, around the shelves, I guess, because they're obstacles. Yeah. But yeah. I get like 35 feet of movement.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow it. You can do that.
Okay. And flurry of blows.
All right.
And that's going to be 26 to hit.
26 will hit. Is not a crit.
And that's going to be 13 damage.
Okay.
Second part of Fury of Blows. 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Okay. That's 10 damage.
Okay.
And my last one is going to just be a normal hit, I guess. And just a 18.
18 will miss.
Dang it.
Alrighty. Shathra, it is your go.
All right. I am going to move here and then here. And then I'm going to swing.
Alrighty.
Okay, so we got this thing surrounded.
Oh, yeah, he's surrounded. He ain't going nowhere. Ah! Come back. Bless this dice. Nat Kraken for a 29.
Yep, that is a crit.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. D12. D12.
High number, high number, high number.
It's a decent number. I hate when my character sheet does that. No, I need a bigger character. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it did it shrunk to nothing?
Yes.
Yeah, just close it and open a new one.
Yeah, I did. How much bonus? 13 total, and then plus what? Another 13 for crit.
That would be 26.
Yeah, just roll the total and just double it.
Yeah, so 13. So yeah, 26 total.
Okay, so all right, you narfle this demon.
And
that takes away the healing.
Swing number 2.
It's dead. I mean, you can swing again if you want to, but I mean,
Make sure.
It was another
Make sure
fucking
it's
nat
dead.
kraken. I can't believe my luck. I will take a picture to
It's
signify
about time. It's about damn time.
this double luck of a nat kraken.
I mean, it was dead on the first crit, so I mean,
Oh, cool. Well, I did something. The 8s have turned into krakens.
It's turned to krakens. Alrighty.
Yeah.
So combat is
over.
Anyone else getting a strange feeling from their bite marks?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of shook it off.
Yeah, where Cantrell was bit, like it just looks gross and horrendous.
I wonder if the head might be able to handle this. Unless
Do you want some help off the ground first?
I'm enjoying the book titles at the moment. It's kind of relaxing after the first couple big hits I had.
Okay, well,
it's just kind of laying there like theories on the storm, theories on the waves.
If you would like some help to get up.
Yes, please.
Okay, she just started wrap him
Just gonna,
by the collar.
Just gonna yoink him up.
Like as you pick him up, you see the bite marks from not only from those, but also like from the previous duel fight. You see the bite marks from like the rat fight we had at the beginning of this.
Hey, look, we match.
A lot of things, like sticking, like gnawing their teeth into.
Yeah, Brad.
Scars made character.
Hmm.
Shopper has a whole bunch.
Chicks dig scars.
Where's that one from? I just kind of look at a long gash.
Might have been from a boar I was hunting for food. Oh, it could have been the boars that we killed back at the farm. One kind of got me pretty good. The mother didn't. The mother didn't like me.
That was a good pot roast.
It was a good pot roast.
He's just kind of he's not delirious. He's just recalling information to stop himself from being in shock.
All right, I need to know what you guys are gonna do before you start moving around, Shima. So you're still in the room.
Maybe we should search the room, see if there might be any additional healing potions to be found or anything like that.
Can I mean, not that these demons would have pockets, but can I search the pockets, like search the demon corpses? I doubt they have anything on them.
They have nothing but, like,
there's icky flesh.
Yeah, icky, sweaty demon flesh.
All right, pass.
Cantrell is just gonna do a once over if he gets put down. Just to double check and make sure there's no more of those weird sigils from the demonic crafting and stuff.
You know you're taller than me, right?
Yeah, but you're still able to pick me up. You're stronger than me.
Yeah, I just picked you up by your collarbone and set you back down.
Yeah, okay.
Or your collar.
So you put me back down, and I'm just walking around.
I still need a perception check.
Perception check? Fair enough.
Yeah, I'll do one as well.
Am I being assisted at all?
I can assist you with a 15.
If I assist, what does
Perception is a plus
Oh.
0, so currently 17, unless there's bonuses to that.
17 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if I say I'm going to assist, does that give him any kind of a bonus?
You would have to make a 20 on the same save, and that would give him a +1.
So
It'd probably be better to do it yourself, honestly. Just make your own check.
Okay, so just roll a perception check for myself then?
Correct.
Yeah, like if you're actually looking for something, yeah.
Okay. So it's an 18.
18. Okay. Anyone else making perception checks?
I rolled a 15 for my perception check.
Okay. Shothra?
I'm probably good. I'm calling for Wolfie.
Calling for the wolf.
Yeah.
Give me a nature check, please.
I don't get this nature check right. I'm totally done reroll it with a hero point.
It's just for it to come to you. So I mean, if you fail.
19.
19. That's good enough. So, it comes to the room. It looks at you and just, sits down with, maw open hungrily.
She's not give it some rations and then give it a big hug.
All right, it eats the rations.
Does it let me hug it without, trying to bite my face off or scratch me?
Yep, with that roll, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just hugging it and giving it pets and scratches.
Anything would just be another scar to add to the list.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so the only person who found anything of interest is Gwennon, because she actually made the perception check. Nice. So you find what sticks out in the books, that are scattered in the main library area. You find a book with a beaker symbol on it, and it's basically it is a formula book. And this particular formula book contains the formulas for lesser elixir of life, moderate cheetah's elixir, and moderate eagle eye.
So lesser elixir of life,
moderate cheetah's elixir, and a moderate eagle eye elixir.
Cheetah or cheater?
Cheetah, like the cat.
Okay, moderate cheetah and a moderate
eagle eye.
Eagle eye, thank you.
Alrighty. You also see that the wall here is displaced. It doesn't seem right. It you see a seam on this particular wall, which you've discovered is a hidden door. But it will not open.
Okay.
It won't open, you say?
Can I use my thievery skill to try to open it?
Sure you can. You can try and pick the lock if you want to.
Yeah,
I need a thievery check, please.
Okay.
Well, if this doesn't work, we all know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. And that one, so even with my thievery bonus of 8, it's only 9. So I just broke my hairpin, I guess, huh?
Yep. You the natural one would totally fail. You can try again if you want.
Okay.
It basically is it's just waiting 10 minutes.
Okay. So do I take a negative on my roll?
Nope.
Okay.
There's a particular DC check for it, and there's a particular way to open the lock. So if you get a success, you'll figure out what to do next.
Okay. That is a How do you tell the 6s from the 9s on here?
It's where the dot is.
Okay, yeah. There's a little dot. Okay, so that's only 14.
14 is a fail.
Yeah.
All right, my turn.
So I kind of breathe a heavy sigh and look over to Shathra. I can't get this.
What are you doing?
I'm shoulder checking this door. Where is the door?
I look at the door. It's like,
it's somewhere down here.
Yeah, it's specifically there. All right, so if you're gonna try and shoulder check the door before Cantrell tries to do whatever he does, I'm gonna need we're gonna go based on initiative. So Shathra does go before Cantrell. So if you're going to body check a solid wall, I need
hell yeah.
Here comes the Kool-Aid.
If this works, I'm retiring from D&D.
What?
Not really though, but if this works.
Party.
It might not work. 12.
Yeah, no, 12. You don't hurt yourself because it's not a critical fail. Let's see. It's not a critical fail. But yeah, you totally just bounce off the wall.
Well, I tried.
Tried what exactly? Hurting yourself?
I can't open. Look, I opened an impossible door earlier twice. So,
this, this wall right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to use my ability Arcane Sense. Detect magic is cast innately. So does it ping magical?
The door? Nope.
Okay, well, that's good news. Just kind of drops it. Let's see. Does it have a mural on it?
No. It is literally like aside from the seam that Gwenin pointed out, unless you are looking specifically at it or for it, you wouldn't even know that there was a door hidden here. Like it looks like it's 100% a part of the wall.
Kind of looks around the room, sees the table. Is there anything like kind of dangling or like a switch or lever?
You'd have to give me a perception check. Your last
I'll
roll,
do
you
one
found
of
nothing.
those two.
Last roll, I found nothing, but that was in the library. This is
this entire
study
area,
room.
The entire area counts as the same.
That is a straight up 19 because that's all I got.
21.
Even with the 21, I mean, you see the door clearly. You don't see any levers or anything that slides or anything that looks like it would be mechanically attached to the door.
So it looks like it would either go out or in depending on wherever the gears were.
Yeah, you can't tell where the hinge is. I mean, you can there's the seam, and there is the tiniest of keyholes.
Keyholes.
Yeah, it is almost unrecognizable. Like I said, it's built into the wall.
I take out the key that I had from before. Does it look like it fits?
Nope.
Does Jathal get to take a try at doing something with the door?
I mean, he failed a perception check to find it.
Oh.
And let's see.
Well, maybe if we find the other side of it before that.
I forgot his background. He does. I mean, He'll take a check and see.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh. Let's see.
I'll see if I can find another way in. Just kind of waltz out.
Okay, that is. Nope. He is unsuccessful.
That's fair.
Okay, so I go back out into the hallway and come down this way, and I see a door. I try to check the door.
Door's locked.
Huh. Hey, Shatra!
Yeah.
Want to try this door?
Hell yeah. Where's the door?
Right here.
This one?
Yep.
All right. I'm shoulder checking this door.
Sorry. Go for it. Give me an athletics check. This door looks like it's very well built. FYI.
Not tracking. Let me show you.
Jesus.
Ah, shit. Don't come off my camera. Oh,
Look
wait,
it forward.
wait,
Look it forward.
wait, there it is.
Back in.
There it is.
believed you. I mean, you just.
I know. I just can't believe it myself because it's 3 in a row. Kind of.
All right, yeah. I mean, you basically, you like, you just, you don't have enough room, to do a running, leap, but you basically just look at the door and you just enter a rage and you just Sparta kick this door off its hinges.
Tom, there's another door it needs to fix.
It's like, this is the Hermitage! and jeebus.
I know I burned down a bar, but come on.
At least I can't get arrested for this.
We need to be famous for knocking down doors.
I do.
Apparently.
Oh.
Gotta start spreading that around.
From inside the library, you hear a crash.
Gwen takes out her ledger and puts down one door.
3 doors total.
Alrighty. So
they're unnecessary.
It is kind of funky in here because there's a dead body on the floor.
Oh, that's wonderful. Do I know who it is?
Nope.
Does it look like he's from
I called Renan over. Renan, we got a situation over here.
I didn't do it.
This person's obviously dead.
Okay, so I will.
And they've been dead a while. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like the flying door had anything to do with them being dead.
Okay, I'm going to come in here, and I'm also going to call Jathal, because I really don't know what the scope of what he might be able to do is. So, maybe he can talk to undead or something.
He will tell you that is not a spell in his repertoire.
Okay.
He is unable to commune with undead.
I'll let the Healy people take care of this one.
Okay. There's really nothing that I can do for him. Cantrell, are you able to speak with the dead or commune with them in any way?
Not that I've really tried, no. It's a weird answer for him, but yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do a perception check of the room to see if I can glean any clues as to what's happened here or see anything of interest. And that will be, let's see, an 11 on the dice for a total of 19.
I'm sorry, what were you trying to do again?
A perception check to see if I can get any clues as to why the person has what has killed them or why they've died, and anything that looks to be of interest in the rumor might give me some clues.
All right. Well, the person. Okay, so it's only auto to 12. Okay. So they died from some type of trauma. Um, like there are like gouges in along several bones, so you're not sure, like something attacked this particular person, and more than likely that is what the cause of death was. There's too much soft tissue degradation, like this person's been dead for a while. I mean, this room is funky.
Okay, is there any connection that I can see between the north wall of this room and the south wall of the room that we couldn't get into, or the area that we think would be behind this wall, the north wall?
There seems to be some sort of um, like weird indentation along that area in the northern wall in here. Um, Unless you examine it, that's all you can see. Like, you notice it, but you have to interact with it.
Okay.
While checking this person's body, you do find a key. It's a very ornate key. The tines of the key, one side of the tines look like they have lightning bolt etches on them, and the other tines have crashing waves. The head of the key is a circular motif, and on one side is um, the male depiction of Gazra, and on the other side is the female depiction of Gazra.
Okay. Well, this looks like a fairly important key, so we should take this along with us.
You also see, like this one. You also see on the, because you're looking around, in one of the trunks, you find um, two books.
Two books.
Two books. They're very ornate.
Okay, and do they have titles on them?
Yes, they do. One book is titled Golden Laws Church. I'm sorry, no, that's not the title. Okay, I'm sorry. One of them is called The Manual of City Building, and the other is called The Order of Numbers. I was looking in the wrong spot. But you do recognize that as part of the binding, they do have the holy symbol of the Golden Claws Church as part of the binding.
Right, okay. Had we ever found, when we were back at that church, did we find the like the priest or the person in charge of that church, or were they dead? I can't remember.
They were alive.
They were alive, yes, because we interacted. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll point these things out to the group that's gathered in that area.
You also find another mundane looking key.
A mundane key. Okay. What I'm going to do then is I will mention that, and I will pass that key. Let's see. Is everybody down there now or not?
Yeah, we were in the area.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll pass the key to Shima to go back and check and see if
Key
we
works
can
on the
open
door.
that if it works on the door in the other room.
Okay. Yeah, so I take the key and I head back to the other room to where the door is. And I test it.
Which key are you testing?
The one that Gwennon gave me.
Which one?
And I gave her the mundane key. I kept the ornate key.
Okay, yeah, the mundane key fits in the lock and opens it, and the door slides open.
Hello.
Excellent. Okay.
Don't know why they have a door like this to the bedroom like here, but
We died in here after all that.
So the door basically just goes from the library to this room.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this might be the might have been the librarian?
Makes sense. That's unfortunate.
we could ask what's his name?
Right. Harlock.
You've already searched the librarian?
Yep. Anything that was worth finding was found as far as you can tell.
Should we search the room we just got access to just to make sure?
That was the librarian's room, yeah.
No, but we searched the librarian's room, but now we have sort of connected the two rooms. I'm with the dynamic lighting. I actually can't.
The other place was where you sent Jathal to actually check on the door.
Yeah, that whole area
worry.
counts as the library.
Yeah.
Okay, it was Shema I sent.
Part of the library. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So I guess we head back to.
We still got another door down here.
What's that?
I have no idea. I try to open it.
Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second here. That is this area. Perfect. So, alrighty. So you guys are all there. Let me just update the map on the other side. There, and we're going to remove all turns. Because when you open the door, there's some stuff inside. So I'm just going to move you out of the way just a little bit, Shima, so I can move this.
Oh, joy. Here, I thought we were done.
Nope. Remember, you guys.
Work is never over.
You guys bypass. Why are you drawing? Stop with the nonsense. Jeebus.
Oh dear.
Okay. Put you back in. So that's how you guys are. It is initiative. And we're going to take a break.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So everyone get up, stretch your legs, crack your necks, get some water, do all that fun, happy stuff. Don't sit around for too long. It's not good for you. And we'll be back in a little bit with another combat.
Yay.
Whoa.
Yay. So give me 1 second here. back in a bit.
Well, damn.
We're not quite done yet. The French toast for dinner.
Oh,
French toast.
French toast sticks. Yeah.
Nice.
I like those.
That must be an American thing.
I mean, you're not
Helps
wrong.
if I unmute that. But yeah, I heard French toast sticks and like my salivary glands like triggered.
Mhm.
I was like, French toast sticks? It's like, what, honey?
Is this something you can get in the States? Like,
Oh god,
yeah.
yeah. Like it's like
Yeah.
you can get it like in the breakfast aisle in the
Yeah.
frozen food section. Like if
Yep.
like if you want to
Oh.
be like if you want to be super lazy, you could literally buy French toast sticks in the breakfast
Yep.
aisle. They're next to the frozen pancakes.
Pop
and
them in
waffles.
toaster oven or microwave.
Yep.
maybe I've just never looked for them. I'll have to.
I mean, it's not difficult. I mean, basically whatever bread you're using for your French toast, you cut into strips and then you cook them. it's or if you want to like make the French toast first and then cook them and then cut them into strips. I mean, regardless, the end product is French toast sticks.
My favorite actually is deviled ham and cheese with bread with French toast on the outside of that.
French toast
Okay.
sandwiches are good.
Okay.
Yeah, we need
Okay.
to stop talking about all this yummy food.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Because I'm about to just get up and start cooking.
You're making Azarin hungry.
It's making everybody hungry. Alrighty, so you guys are there. I just need the rest of you guys to add your turns.
Right.
Let's go
All right.
to the map.
Good luck.
And, blank. Nope. Wrong one.
An initiative is going to be on the perception.
Initiative is going to be on perception because everybody was doing perception stuff. So let's just adjust the map. Move this out of the way just a little bit. Yeah, I have to do that. Actually, I can do that. Let's do this. Excuse the camera loss while I adjust this. I don't have a third monitor up and running yet. They're expensive. Alrighty. We will go with that. Okay. So I just need to pop in Jathal's. I thought I did, but apparently I didn't.
One person still doesn't have.
Yeah, I know. I didn't put Jathal's when I thought I did, but apparently I didn't because I'm a numpty. So let's see. And your perception is there. So that's 15. Descending. Alrighty, so we begin with Nasty Demon. Gonna do Nasty Demon things. Let's see.
Question is, which nasty demon is going first?
Trying to see what it's gonna do. You know what?
Is your other monster at a flat dex?
Which one?
Well, I'm showing 10. My roll was 10. So
I always give players advantage, so I don't put.
Okay, thank you.
I don't put the decimal for the monsters.
Okay.
So let's see. What are you gonna do? Let's see. Your movement is. You know what? It's going to delay. Yep, it's going to delay. So let's just drop a D there. And let's see, does it lose its whole turn or is it just a trigger? Okay, cool. So yeah, it's going to delay. And it is now Shima's go.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yep.
Okay, I am. Well, I've still got 2 more charges left in that staff, so I'm going to use another one for the magic feign attack.
Okay. And that is. Let's see. Magic thing is 2 actions, so it takes 2 charges. You're keeping track of the charges, correct?
Yes.
All right, cool. So 2 charges gone. So you have 1 action left.
And go into tiger stance.
Okay. You're also going to delay. Okay. And then Jarthal, who is in the back. Let's see. Alrighty. And let's see. We tumble through. That's a lot of people. Okay. It's 9, 20. Yep. So very skillfully and adeptly, Jarthal, with different types of moves, shims, shimmies, and cartwheels past all you guys, and ends his turn, his movement here. That's 1 because he is a rock star on his acrobatics check, and then he's going to hurl his star knife. Okay. He's got 2 checks. Ooh. Kind of NPC versus one of my monsters, so I have a hard time feeling good about this.
We can cheer for Jathal on this side.
Where's our Jathal banners?
Where's our Jathal banners?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need Zonk to, or Yonk to make
Twirl and
those.
fall.
Okay, so that is 6, 2, 6, 8, so that's 16. piercing, and then another unknown minus for that, and then minus 4. Are you agile with that? Yes, you are. So it's minus 4. Yep, 9 is 18, and that is a regular hit. And with minimal damage, you are dead. So the first of the little flying demon thingies is dispatched thanks to 2 very adept throwers.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nice.
From Jerthal. So he basically just like flying Walendas into the room and just hurls his star knife twice as it returns from the first hit and just takes out this demon thing in front. And that
Did he take a big one or a little one?
A little one. This is not a demon. That's a human. He is
okay.
sporting a trident and a shield.
Oh, okay. Well, I know where I'm going.
Alrighty, and this guy is now going. And let's see. I think your movement's 25. Yes, it is.
Thanks to dynamic lighting and the cleric hiding behind the wizard for protection, she can't see any of this.
All right.
I don't even know where Jafar went.
You saw him enter the doorway, and then he went south, and then you heard demonic screams of pain and agony, and then you heard like a poof. So this guy runs up to Shema, goes into a rage, and then is going to try and place his trident into uncomfortable parts of your body.
No!
As let's see. Ooh, wait, does he? Yeah, because he's gonna use trident because it hurts more.
Even.
Ooh. Does a 27 crit you?
No, 19.
So close, and yet
So close.
That's fine. It's still good damage. It would have been better damage if it was a crit, but you take what I could take. Oh god, that's a horrible roll. So you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Rawr.
Whatever. Yep, that's his third action. And the rage is... Nope, that's raging to discharge. Okay. So add 2 more points of piercing damage to that attack. Because he's raging. Sorry. And Shothra, it's your go.
Alright, I'm gonna attempt to tumble through to right here.
Righty,
to
give me that acrobatics roll.
25.
That is beyond what you needed. You're on the other side of that combatant.
Yay!
Flanking! Alright, I'm going to... So, 1 action to tumble through.
Mm-hmm.
1 action to rage.
Yep.
I keep forgetting how many bonus points I get.
I'm not
where's
sure.
the level? And I'm
not sure at your level what you get.
Constitution plus your level. 6, right. And I'm going to swing with my axe. 27 to hit.
27 is a hit, not a crit, even with him raging.
And when flanking?
Oh wait, you said what did you say? 27?
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay.
Question.
Answer.
Do barbarians automatically fail dexterity reflex saves when they're raging?
Nope.
No.
Okay, just making sure.
10 damage, and that's my turn.
All right. The only negative they get for raging is the -1 to AC.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Because of raging.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, Gwenin, it is your go.
Okay, am I able to move past
Cantrell, yes.
Cantrell?
You could kitty corner and not have to tumble through or do anything or lose any movement.
Okay, so we'll go there.
That's 5. And
and then Shima's just also there. So I think
I'm hurt.
that would be the furthest I would go. And so that's one. First action is my movement. Second action is to use my gloves of healing and give Shima a big hug.
Like I can literally imagine like Shima at the doorway, like just fists in the air, and then Gwenin just steps up behind her and just hugs her from behind.
Shima starts purring.
Yeah, I totally see it in my head.
Okay, so that is a just a second. I can never remember. I have to just look up my. Okay, so those gloves. Let me see.
Healer's gloves are.
So she gets 2d6 plus 7, right?
And should you ever choose to hug an undead, that's damage to an undead. FYI.
Okay, so that would be 7 plus 7 would be 14. So Shima gets 14 points of healing huggies or huggy healings or something.
Yay!
A heal hug. Okay.
Okay, and
Cuddle health.
let's see, is that alrighty? So you have one more action.
Okay, and I will just a sec. Let me just see. Guidance is a one-action cantrip.
Yes,
I'm going to cast guidance on Shima.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Boost me up.
More than one target? Oh, one creature. Oh, okay. I was thinking 5e guidance. Yep. All right. Cool.
Yeah. So we'll do that.
Sweet. All right. So until the start of Gwenin's next turn, you have a +1 status bonus to your attack. To your attack roll, perception check, saving throws, or skill checks.
Which gives me
ends. And let's see.
Which technically means I get a +2 on my next few hits until our turn, because I also have the magic fang.
Yeah, because it is an item bonus and not a status bonus, so it stacks. Okay, cool. Very good use of. Yep, you're dead, so off the thing you go. Your go.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, Cantrell's actually starting to get impatient, and sudden bolt the Horba.
Yeah, that's his name, but I don't know
Uh,
why they didn't give me a regular
it's
picture for him. But yes, his name is Horba.
so
So reflex save.
reflex, simple reflex save.
Let's see. What's your reflex modifier? Okay. What's your DC?
20. Oh no, excuse me, 19. Yeah, 19.
That is going to fail.
Yeah. $35 electrical damage.
Yeah, that that is done.
Oh God,
Like
this
it,
is not much of a battle. This is a slaughter.
like it he died in a very cartoonish Acme fashion.
Um, and then just can't really see. Well, I can see this one, sort
You're gonna
of.
have a bunch of minuses to anything you attack.
Yeah, pretty much. I think like it's well lit in here, right?
In this room, yes.
Okay. Yeah, just gonna cast shield on self. Call it a day.
Alrighty. So since these guys' delay trigger didn't actually trigger, they are returned to initiative in their original initiative positions. So this guy is. Let's see how far. Unlike. Yep. Okay, so this guy is going to two actions and fly over to you, and then he's going to try and claw you one time. That's going to badly miss.
Yay!
Shima, it's your go.
Okay. Since this thing is dead,
you could step over him. Yeah, he's.
I am going over to this thing here.
You could have stepped here. Okay, yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, either or.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to step over here, flank.
Yeah, you have enough movement for that. Yeah.
Okay. And flurry of blows. So that's going to be 24 to hit.
Okay, that's a hit, not a crit.
All right. 12 damage for that hit.
Okay.
And 24 to hit again.
Hit. Regular hit.
That's going to be another 12 damage.
Okay, it is dead.
Yeah. And I have one more action, right?
Yes, you do.
I think I'm gonna step right over here and end my turn.
Okay. This guy. Okay. He is going to fly. Perfect. He'll fly over to you. Zoom in here. And let's see, is going to turn into it. Yep.
Oh, great.
It's going to change shape and attack you as a giant centipede. Because why the F not? Only has one attack. It misses you. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It really is a slaughter.
Okay, drop ball. Okay, it's going to basically just huck. Okay. Alright, so that is that's a hit, not a crit. Another hit, not a crit. And then that is horrible miss. Okay, so 8. Yeah, so it's just that damage. And the other one was a hit as well. That was really bad damage. Alright, so Jethal hits this thing twice. And he's dead.
Rescuing a cat moment.
Rescuing a cat. Okay, Chopper, it's your go.
I'm going to move to where this little centipede thingy is. And I'm gonna swing, about a swing with my axe.
Alright.
16.
16 is a miss.
That's not even miss 2. It's a 1. Guess my 3 nat cracktons on it has finally ran out.
Yep. If you had moved there, you'd have hit it with the 17, FYI.
Fuck! I forgot to flank it!
Glennon, it's your go.
Okay. I think I'm going to risk coming into the room so that I can see more and actually hopefully give Cantrell some space behind me as well. So at this point, all I see is the
dead corpses of the enemy.
Centipede. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So if I was to cast guidance on everyone. Is that 1 action? Or I can't use the cantrip more than once in a turn, right?
No, you can use it. You can do something for however many actions you have that it falls within. So guidance is a 1 action cast. So you've moved once, so you can target 2 creatures.
Okay.
You cannot target Shima again because she's immune for an hour. Because you've already cast guidance on her.
All right. So I will cast guidance on Shathra and on let's see, on Cantrell. I think I've got the distance. Yeah, I've got the distance to do that. Yeah. So I will cast guidance on Shathra and Cantrell. It's my second and third actions.
Okay. Cantrell, your go, sir.
Let's see. I want to move up. What have got? 10, 15, 20. This guy?
Yep.
Double checking something real quick. Okay. Gonna use a class feat for the first time. So I'm gonna use Shocking Grasp from where I'm at with the reach spell feat.
Okay. So and reach is not your 4th level pick, right? It's from your 3rd still.
That's like 2nd level or
right,
1st
cool.
level.
Yeah. So reach, you add an action to whatever you're casting, and then because it's meta magic, so you add an action to whatever you're casting. So
okay, so you actually have to add an action in order to cast that?
Yep, read the spell. You add 30 feet of distance, but to do so, you add an action to whatever spell you're casting.
The next action you use is to cast a spell that has a range, increase that spell's range by 30. As is standard for increasing spell ranges, if the spell normally has a range of touch, you extend its range to 30 feet. It does not say it adds an action.
No, you see the action economy modifier on it? It costs an action to do that.
Oh, I had it listed as a 2 action. So 1 action addition.
Yeah, reach itself modifies the spell to do a reach cast costs an action.
Nope. Try and read that a little bit better. So we're not doing that.
I mean, if you have something that's 1 action, you can reach that.
I mean, I've still got 2 actions.
Oh no, what I'm saying is if you have a damage dealing spell that is 1 action, you can reach it.
I mean, kind of a waste for the Hand of the Apprentice at this point.
Isn't that already like an action?
That is a 1 action, but the distance on it is like 100 some odd, well, 500 feet. So if I really wanted to go gung ho on something 1,000 feet away from me, I'd do that.
I mean, it just becomes 1,030. I mean, it's like 530. It only adds 30 feet.
No.
It doesn't double anything. It adds 30 feet.
Okay, so it adds 30. So 530 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. No, I don't think I'll do that, sir. I will, however, just telekinetic projectile it.
All right.
That is a cantrip. So second level. Does a 25 hit?
25 does hit.
And you've got guidance too.
There's a 26.
Still hits.
Is that crit?
Nope.
So 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, it is still up.
And turn.
Okay. Yep, that guy's dead. Shima's go.
Attacking.
All right.
Flurry of blows. And this time I only get the +1 modifier. That's not going to hit. Okay. So that's 22 to hit.
Okay. So 22 hits. It
12 points of damage.
All right. It reverts back to
Okay, still up.
Oh yeah, it's still up.
Okay, one more time. Well, I still got 2 actions, so let's see. Now this is going to be okay. So 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Yes. $12 damage.
Okay. Still up.
Okay, one more time. Man, 17 and above. 17 and above. Nope.
Okay.
Rolled a 7 on that.
Okay. See, let's get all of it. Change. So let's do. It says something in a language you don't know. And then it looks better. And let's see. Cooldown. Is there a cooldown?
This is the enemy that's going to be a pain in the butt.
I mean, you know, at least one of them has to be.
I mean, the hawk was awesome.
The hawk is the MVP of the Hermitage.
No more hawk. No more hawk.
That hawk was amazing. That hawk almost single-handedly took out the party. It was so great. I was like, yeah.
I want my Wolfie to be like that hawk.
It was so great. All right.
Dead?
And...
No.
Wow. Man, dude.
MVP.
I'm just saying, the hawk is dead for a reason. We beat it. Right. Just because it's a hero doesn't mean it lived well.
Oh, what the hell is this thing now?
Okay, and
I'm guessing it's a druid, some sort.
Okay.
That does not look weird. That looks like an ugly toad.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yep, it looks like a toad.
Why does it look like a sussy baka?
I just turned it into what it can turn into, dude.
I just saw the blush it adds it.
Okay. That's a miss. Actually, yeah, that's not gonna hit you. So healed, polymorphed, attacked. Yep, you're done. Jarthol. Rolled off a 20 for you. Let's see. So 9. That's a miss. Miss. And miss. Wow, 3 whiffs.
Ouch.
Jarthol whiffed hard. Alrighty, Shothra, it's your go.
Well, this time I'm going to flank.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to swing. 22 to hit.
Alright, 22 is a hit with flank, not a crit, still a hit.
Just needs to hit. That's all that matters. I don't even know where my D12 went. Oh, dang it.
What, the one that kept rolling 12? You cannot find that as far as I'm
concerned. No, it's right there. No, I didn't roll 12. Okay, that was the nat crack, and that eventually turned into a nat 1. Oh, this is a wonderful hit. 8 damage. Very, very min damage.
Yeah, still up.
And swing number 2. Oh, nat 1 again. But where'd it go? In the jail. Bad dice.
Gwen, it's your go.
Bad dice.
Okay. So Shima would not be looking super bad, but she still wouldn't be looking amazing by my.
Actually, I'm pretty good right now when it comes to health. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do something I don't get to do very often then. I am going to cast my Divine Lance cantrip, which is going to be 2d4.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Now, does he have to do a saving throw on that, against that, or no?
I'd have to look at the spell. Hold on.
Okay, I can pop it up.
Divine Lance. Unleash beam. Range attack spell. 1d4 plus spellcasting modifier. Yeah, there's no. It's a roll to hit, so there's no DC. You just have to.
So I just have to roll my 2d4, right?
Correct.
Oh, your 2d10 or 220 d20
no,
to hit.
It's the damage for the Divine Lance is a d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Well, I'm saying you have to roll to hit.
The roll to hit is a d20 plus your spellcasting range modifier.
Yeah,
okay.
Like we were skipping a step there.
Okay, so that is an 18 for a spell attack roll. So 18 is a hit. And then it's 2d4 plus my wisdom, right?
Yep, this is heightened.
Okay, so that would be 4 and 1 is 5 and 3 is 8.
Okay, and what alignment did you choose?
Good.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so needs, and then I did not like being hit with that thing. It hisses at you.
Okay, so I will actually use my final action to raise shield.
Alrighty.
My raise shield cantrip.
Cantrell, it's your go, sir.
Okay. Now I will use a meta magic action to cast the Shocking Grasp from a distance. Totally whiff on this. Probably not. 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Kill it, kill it, kill
Kill
it,
it. Kill it.
kill it, kill it.
19 electrical damage.
Okay, it is dispatched. I'm sorry, no. That reverts its polymorph.
Right.
So it's back there, and it has
This thing needs to stop transforming.
it's the best skill it has.
Right. And that's my turn.
Okay, Shema, it's your go.
Flurry of blows.
Okay. I mean, hey, you guys killed the other two before they got a chance to do their polymorph, so.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a total of 20.
20 will hit.
Nine damage.
Okay.
Second hit. That's a Kraken.
Hey.
All right, roll damage. Could roll ones.
Okay, so that would be 10. So double 10, I guess 20.
Yep, that is officially dead.
Yay.
I
All
mauled
right.
it.
Okay.
Huzzah!
Let's hope that's it for the demons.
Alrighty.
Well, we
so,
still got doors over at the far end of the room.
Well,
I think those are probably just gonna be.
when Shima dispatches that last demon, you hear a wave crash and a lightning strike, and like the air in the hermitage, like there used to be this heavy feeling in the hermitage. That feeling is gone.
Boot.
Ooh,
Oh, finally.
that takes care of that then.
You are officially out
This feels better.
of combat. What are you guys doing?
Should we go back to the priest?
I'm
Okay.
gonna take a seat. Go on ahead.
You want me to carry you?
No,
Um,
no. I'm just
I-
taking a seat. That's
Before
fine.
we leave, I want to use my perception to check the room and see if there's anything worth.
I'm like very tempted to
Taking-
just throw Cantrell up my shoulder.
Hey, no.
I mean,
Okay.
if he's,
So,
if
a
he's-
Kraken.
If he's resisting, I mean, you have to, do an
I mean,
opposed.
I can try to resist
Are you
chakra.
going to try and chuck him over your shoulder, fireman carry style, against his will?
Shit, yeah.
I'm going to give it one attempt to try to say no.
Okay, so give me a second because
Shenanigans.
Okay, and my perception to check the room is a 28.
Nope, never mind. She gets it. I rolled two.
Well, no, you don't roll for the opposed check. She makes a check, and then it goes against your DC your DC fortitude.
What do I make? An athletics check?
Yeah, you make an athletics check.
Oh god.
And you just have to hope she rolls low.
That'd be a 12.
What's your fortitude?
My fortitude
Yes.
is 5 at the moment.
You resist.
Just like
You roll.
Shut the-
Your total's a 12, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, 10 plus my fortitude is the DC, I think.
Yep.
Oh.
So he resists.
Just kind of like Cantrell does some workouts. So it's just like no, playing patty cake with you, basically. Stop, please.
Well, I just thought you weren't feeling good. Wolfie!
I mean, I am not feeling good. I'm just taking a breather.
Okay, so my perception was a nat 20 plus my 8, so 28
There's
to check the room.
Nothing out of the ordinary in this room.
I checked this door over here.
That door leads into this door leads into a pantry. And the food stores are looking mighty low.
We're going to be staying here too much longer, it looks like.
As you help yourself to their food, okay?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
She was like, damn, we can't stay in here for too much longer. They ain't got much food left.
Meanwhile, the barn outside has all the frickin' dried fruits and veggies. All the meats are like somewhere on the north side of the building.
Pickles. We had pickles.
We had pickles.
I had a jar of pickles.
Alrighty.
So what do you guys? You guys are making your way back over to
Harlock.
Harlock.
Yep, and I'm gonna get Wolfie in the process.
Roll me a nature check.
24. Sorry.
24. Yep.
Yeah.
It follows you. Same thing as before.
Yeah. Goodbye, Wolfie. We're leaving.
Okay. It's sitting there, mouth open.
Oh, I'll give him a little bit of food. Oh, I wonder if he likes pickles. I don't know if is there pickles? Did we establish that there's pickles in this room, or was that the shed?
I don't know if you guys had a jar of pickles. You guys, some of you ate pickles. Whether or not you
I did.
Whether or not you kept the jar is another thing. I don't
know. Remember if I kept the jar. I'll just.
Cantrell just double checks inside his sleeve. Is like, okay, I did not save that one. Okay.
You might have left a jar in the shed.
I'm gonna have to pick up a jar of pickles before we go. On the way out from that shed.
All right, you guys can move yourselves over to the main room. Well,
not in the moat.
Not in the moat.
Why? Game. Why? I'm grabbing one character. Why are you being dumb?
Yeah, you gotta grab Wolfie.
I know. It was just the map was being silly.
Wolfie.
All right.
Wow, right.
Okay. So you have rescued Harlock and saved the Hermitage of Blessed Lightning. You let him know about the person you found in the room next to the library, I'm presuming.
Yes.
No? Okay.
Yeah, I would mention that, and actually I would offer him the key that I found there as well.
Okay, so he tells you that yes, that was the librarian for the Hermitage, and he's very solemn that he passed. They were good friends. He tells you that the key that was on him actually is the key that opens this room if you are unable to solve the magical lock. Are you going to tell him about the 2 books you found?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. He tells you
Because yeah, I would want to know what he would want done with them.
he tells you that they belong to um, the church in Aberdeen. They were on loan. He's very thankful that they weren't damaged by the demons. They are holy scriptures. Um, like if you were to do any type of magical detection, you would see that um, the the books themselves they don't give any magical abilities to anyone, but they are magically imbued to basically last um, the weathers of time. They have some fire resistance, but it's paper, so they can't be completely immune. Basically, these books have been enchanted to be passed down through multiple generations.
Gwennon, being Gwennon, she would say that she and Jathal would see that they are returned to the cleric there.
And do you say you and Jathal?
Yes.
All right. When you say that, he does a chest salute and kneels, and he will tell you in Elven, "I will see it done."
Okay. Interesting. And then Gwennon, being Gwennon, I would also tell Harlock about the formula book I had found and ask if it was needed to be returned or not.
He tells you that it's, one of some books. He says he basically has to do an assessment of, what books were damaged. He'll have to, have another librarian from one of the other hermitages come and take a look at the damage to the library to see what books were damaged. But he is more than willing to give it to you if you don't already know or have these formulas available to an alchemist.
I think Yonk would love those books.
Yeah, that's I would say that we have an alchemist who could make good use of it, and that I would take them back for her.
Alrighty.
Shaffer will also let Harlock know that he's gonna need 3 doors repaired. And she apologizes for breaking it.
So he was presuming like way more than just 3 doors are going to need repaired. The Hermitage has been in the control of demon worshippers for a while. So
to be fair, they were the 3 that were the strongest. So the ones that Shothroth saw as a challenge.
He's just like you can see, because he's a monk, the frugality of doors being just kicked out. And you can see in his face, doesn't sit well with him. But he understands why it was done, so it's not a lasting distress for him. He's like it's just doors. Doors can be repaired. Doors can be replaced.
Why the doors?
Yeah. So he offers you all to stay the night at the Hermitage.
Okay.
Obviously, you look like you've been, hurt and whatnot, and he looks at Cantrell, and he's like, you look like you have some sort of malady.
And yes. Also, same with Shothra.
No, Shothra didn't fail.
She didn't fail.
She didn't fail any of her checks.
I thought that
she came close to failing one. She hit it. She hit the marker.
Earlier on, we did get attacked by something that might have left a lingering effect.
Okay, yeah, sorry. So it's just me that was actually afflicted.
Yeah.
So, I think when we were in the basement, when we were attacked by ghouls, we might have caught something. We don't know yet, really.
Oh, right.
He offers to give you guys a once over. So let's see. He tells you he doesn't see anyone being diseased or rotted of any kind. Things you normally look for with ghosts and gas and things of that nature. Um, he does tell Cantrell that he's been cursed.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh dear.
Basically, that bite you have, that negative, um, the negative you have. He tells you it's a curse. He tells you he tells you it's early. He says it's not one that lasts. He says basically if you have a good night's rest, um, you just have to wait a full day, and
Okay.
it'll resolve itself.
I show him the bite marks from the rats I got from that one lady at the very beginning, the one who actually set the plant traps, the one I got the sickle from.
Oh, he will tell you he describes her to you,
And I confirm it.
and he sighs.
The rats took her out to sea.
Um, he doesn't he responds very weirdly to that, and he's like, okay. Um, bum, bum, bum.
Can we ask him how he knows her?
I am going to tell you right
Okay.
now. Nemi, I believe, is her name. Bear with me 1 second. Choink. Yep. He tells you that she's a druid. That he knows. Tells you her name is. Just tells you her name's Nemia. Um, and that um, she's been a druid in the area for you know a few years, and that they've had heated debates on whether or not the people in Aber are the cause of the malady that's affecting the land, and they've discussed at length and at nauseum um, opposite ends of the point. Nemia fervently believing that the people of Aber were doing something to upset nature. He says he has his own beliefs as to what could be the problem, but he says now's not the time for that. He wants you guys to get a good night rest, um, and then we can discuss. Um, we can discuss that in the morning.
Well, where are we gonna sleep there? Like in one of the rooms over here? Like back here?
Yeah, I mean, he'll, tell you if like just like the larger of the quarters. I mean, they're not in bad shape. I mean, there are people living in them. They were just evil people. So,
All right, well.
and the rampant destruction was kept to certain areas where the record demons were. So
Well,
basically, you guys can, if you want, either in the forward areas where the guest rooms are, or in any of the clerical quarters. You're more than um, you're more than welcome to spend the night in any of those chambers.
well, I'm just going to Okay, well, good night, everyone. We're going to bed. Come on, Wolfie. We're going to bed.
Just like nonchalant, just like I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm presuming.
Straight to
I'm
the
done.
point.
I'm presuming, Shima, you're taking the actual bridges. You're not trying to jump across
Boink.
the moat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in this room.
All right. So,
I think I would be tempted to go to the guest quarters because they're sort of closer to the door.
all right. So, Shothra, I'm going to need a nature check to see if the dog follows you.
Come on, Wolfie. Nat 20 for 25.
All right. Yeah. You don't even have to give him a treat. He just
Run away.
happily follows you.
Yeah.
I'll take the
Pat the
room
bed.
that I usually take.
She's gonna want to cuddle with Wolfie, so she's gonna pat the bed. But come on, Wolfie, on the bed. We're gonna cuddle.
Now, before we leave, I would ask Horlock if there's anything more that we can do for him, or if he is in any need of any kind of healing or further assistance or anything.
No, Harlock can heal himself. He just wasn't in a condition to earlier because
Okay.
he got the crap kicked out of him and he was bound and gagged and whatnot. So he tells you now that the demonic influences are free from the Hermitage, he can now use the power and the blessing of Gazra to start cleansing and removing any minor vestiges of the taint. So he's fine.
Okay.
So you guys can put yourself in any room you want. I'm gonna leave the map where it is, but basically put yourself in the room, whatever room Gwenin goes into. Drethal will be in the room next door.
I thought you were gonna say he'd be in the same room. I'm like, whoa.
Oops, that's where Shima is. So oops. Okay, I'll just pop over here then.
Okay, and then Drethal will go here.
So, let's see.
There's a room right here.
Yep. Oh yeah, clean. I used this room before. It's fine. It's clean.
Yep.
I went into a non-bloody room.
But I suppose we could always use prestidigitation, tidy up a bit if we had to, right?
Yes, good. Alright. So, there's going to be an interaction when you guys wake up, but I just need. Are you guys are taking shifts, correct?
I'm all the way on the other side of the room of the thing, so I will not be taking the shift. I'm just locking the door.
Alrighty. Is anyone taking shifts for anything whatsoever? Or are you guys
I'll
just
take
gonna
one.
go?
I would ask. I would offer to take one, and I would ask Jathal if he would be willing to take one as well, if
Alrighty.
needed.
Yeah, he will. If you ask him, he will definitely take a shift. Cantrell?
Cantrell is going to get a nice full rest.
Alrighty. So I need.
And can we arrange the shift so that I would get a long rest as well in there?
Yeah, that's always the case. You would.
You want to take the first one?
You would either take the first or the last.
So I would just take the first then.
All right. Give me percentiles, please.
Now, I hope nothing ever happens because guess what? I'm all the way over here on the other side of the church.
Yep. So you wouldn't hear it if you wanted to.
Nope. So.
So a 10 and a 0 would be 10, I guess.
So you rolled. So you have 1, 0, and 0.
1 0 on the tens.
And
so
0.
I've got and a 0. So I've got 10.
So that is 10.
Yep.
Alrighty. Give me a moment.
Which is never a good roll.
Roll me a d20. Let me see if fate is in your favor.
Uh-oh.
Did you roll a 1?
No, a 2.
Oh. Alrighty. So sad. So during your watch, Gwennon,
Uh-oh.
I need you to roll me. A d4.
I think with us taking out all the demons, I thought we'd be safe.
Well, yeah, you've cleansed the area, but remember this place.
Oh Lord, 1, which may be a good time to roll low.
Okay. Alrighty, so you hear. I need to move the other map. Like you hear the front door of the hermitage open and close.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Maybe we shouldn't have slept here.
Well, you're way too far away to hear this anyway.
I know, but maybe we shouldn't have slept here.
I just love because you have to get through the full night's rest to be 100% safe. And
oh well, I won't even bother rolling initiative because there's no point.
Alrighty. Are you going to investigate?
Yes, but on my way to investigate, I would knock on the doors of the others as well to tell them that I've heard something. So I would knock on Shima's door and Jathal's door and Cantrell's door and say, I've heard something. We need to check it out.
Okay. So
Shimmer goes to her door and peeks out. What?
So, and you knocked on the door, correct?
I knocked on each door and said, I hear something. We should check it out.
Okay.
I don't know if Cantrell hears me. I assume Jathal would hear me.
Yeah, Jathal hears you. And he steps out.
And I guess I would have, depending upon the order I did the doors, I'd probably end up, well, if I went clockwise, I'd go here, here, and then Jathal's door. So I'd end up, I guess, just kind of here somewhere. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So what do you do?
I look at the door. Can I see, like, is that curtain still there?
The curtain is there. It's like you guys closed it. So.
Okay. I'm going to peek around the curtain and see if I see anything.
Give me a perception check.
$10.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Do a perception check as well.
Okay. Give me a roll.
I get a 16.
Okay, 16. You don't really see anything. I'm presuming you're gonna have Jathal.
Actually, yeah, absolutely. And did Cantrell get up or no?
No.
He did not grow great, so none of you notice anything out of the ordinary. What are you gonna do?
Since we're not seeing anything, we don't know. None of us notice anything out of the ordinary. Go back to my room, and bolt the door.
You said it was the front door, right?
Correct.
All right. Shimmer is going to go check the front door.
Okay. Alrighty, and we're gonna stop right there.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to roll me another. Actually, no, because you failed the first one.
I mean, I do see the token. I just.
Yep. Let's see. And gonna add you, but probably not gonna bother waking up. So I need initiative from everyone.
Okay. Now I get a good roll.
I mean, that's the way it is, right? Oh wow! Wish you rolled that earlier. But, let's see. X. A. And sending. All right. So Jathal is going to. Okay. Step out to the center of the room so you can watch your back as you go, and he meted, didn't see him, so he's successfully hiding. This guy comes out, and let's see, who's he gonna try and gank? Try and gank Jathal. Okay, so he runs up and tries to stab Jathal. And you basically see, like, as the curtain's been pulled over, Gwen, and you see this one of those brute guys, like, dash out from the corner behind the pillar and try and, like, run Jathal through with a trident. But yeah, he's not doing so good with that. Let's see. I don't think that's gonna hit you. Let's see. Yeah, nope. Even with the shield not raised right now, yeah, totally doesn't hit you. So let's move. That's a stab. He's gonna try and stab again. Oh, jeez. Yep, that's a total miss. All right, Gwen, it's your go.
Probably I would be extremely, I'm guessing I would be really startled because I wasn't expecting this. So I probably would scream. I don't know if that's a free action or not.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, so probably I would either scream or I would yell intruder, something like that.
Jimmer would turn around at that point.
And
well, I'm presuming you turn around after you heard the clank of the trident against, you know, against Jathal's shield as, you know, the guy deflects 2 attacks.
And I actually will cast. I'm going to cast Divine Lance on him, which is going to be 2d4 plus wisdom. No, I have to roll to see if I can hit him first.
And you're going to have a -2 because he's behind the pillar. He's got cover.
Okay, so, that's a total miss.
Okay.
So, and for my final action, I'll raise my shield.
Is Divine Lance a single
my cantrip.
or a double?
It's a double action.
So then, you didn't move. So yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, Shima, it's your go.
Okay, 5-foot step. I am gonna go into tiger stance and flurry of blows.
Okay.
Let's see, that's gonna be 22.
22 will hit.
All right. Now it's only 1 dice for 5 damage.
Okay. What about the second hit for the flurry?
Doing that now. shield even. Okay, so that's gonna -4, so that's gonna be a +3. 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
All right. And another 5 damage. And one more attack.
Okay, actually, for
Not gonna hit.
all right. Control. Are you gonna resist waking up, or are you going to react to the scream? And
I am going to react. I am going to react to the stream, but he is ill prepared. So he gets up, he grabs his staff, and he walks out. Hey.
And his token was even upside down. That was pretty cool.
And just understanding the situation is just kind of like, that's all I can do at that moment.
Okay. Alrighty, and Jethro will basically he's going to go all out on this guy. That's going to be a hit. That's going to be a miss. That's going to be a miss. So Jethal does get one hit off. Okay, that's 11 points of damage. That guy, his turn is over. After Retainer goes, he is going to rage, and then he is going to try and stabby twice at Jethal. So let's see, we miss, and -5. Yeah, 2 misses. Because of that shield. Clankety clankety. Alright, Gwen, it's your go.
Okay. I'm gonna try Divine Lance again.
Alrighty.
So that's going to be a 13 and 8 is 21.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
21 will
hit.
hit.
21. Okay, and then it's going to be oh, not bad. 10 damage.
He is down.
Yay.
Whoa.
Cantrell just kind of taps the staff a couple times, is like, good show, and just goes back into his room.
doesn't even care. He's just like, yeah, whatever.
Shiver goes to the door and see if there's a way to either barricade or lock the door.
There is
I didn't break that door.
Yeah, I know you didn't break that door. There is a bar for like it has braces that you have to drop the bar down onto. You would need help to do it because it's a big heavy thing. But it's kind of it's dusty. It's like basically from what you can tell, it's it's there in case of emergency, but this particular door doesn't usually get barred as they seem to want to welcome people in.
I turn to Jethal and ask him to help me with the door barred.
Yeah, you don't even have to roll. Between the two of you, you just need one more person. You can bar the door.
And I could help as well.
Yep. You do anything else?
Just make sure that's secured, and then I return to my room.
Okay.
Yeah. Wish everybody a good night. Thank them for responding. Go back to my room.
Alrighty. Jathal is going to check the body, see if he finds anything.
Hey, if he gets a health potion.
Let's see. Next 21. He doesn't find a health potion. The guy's, definitely weathered. But he does have a note on him, and he will present the note to Gwennon to see what she wants to do with it.
Okay, so I will thank Jathal for being so thorough, apologize for forgetting to do due diligence, and open up the note and try to read it.
Let's see. What languages do you know?
I know Common and Elvish.
Okay.
Elven.
It is not written. It is not written in a language that you know.
Okay, I will hand it to Jathal and say, I can't read this. Can you?
Let's see. What languages can give Jathal? Nope. He only has Common and Osarian and Elvish.
Okay, so I'll look at him and I'll say, I really hate to disturb Cantrell, but it would be good to know what this says before morning. So we'll go over to Cantrell's room and knock on the door and ask if he could help us read the note.
He'll wave them in because I forgot to close the door, and just kind of like sit down at the desk and just like cast dancing lights above me and take a look at this sheet.
Okay, what languages do you know?
Let's see. That is Common, Elven, Draconic, Sylvan, Celestial, Goblin, Dwarven, Tianese.
Nope.
Wow.
Okay.
I have.
If I remember correctly, there was a language we weren't able to decipher before.
I also have a Marun and Jotun.
No. It seems like it's some sort of runic type language.
Okay. I suggest to the group that we go take it to Horlock and have him alert him of this, one way or the other.
Yeah.
Are you guys heading to?
I'm not sure where he ended up going, but.
Well, you know where he might be.
Okay, then that's where we would go.
I'll stay on alert just in case anything else comes towards the door.
Okay, so I'll ask Cantrell if he'll come with Jathal and I, and we'll go looking for Horlock.
Sure. Let's check the main altar area first, and then if he's not there, then I guess we start room searching one by one.
Okay, where are you guys going?
So I think I'd go probably to here, and then I would call his name and see if he responds.
Let's see. Yep. It takes a minute or two, but Jathal comes out of this room right here.
Horlock, maybe?
I'm sorry, Harlock comes out of that room right there. Yeah.
Horlock. Okay. All right. So apprise him of the entire situation that has occurred and ask if he can read the note, or
he
tell him we've barred the door.
Oh, it's like a shame. He's a little sad, like because he's like, I never thought we'd have to ever bar that door. He looks into the letter, and it takes him a minute, and he just like he has a look of disgust in his face when he looks at the writing. And he'll tell you that it's abyssal. And he starts translating the text. He has to go into his room, and he has to actually translate it against a book that he pulls out of one of the shelves in the library area. And he basically tells you from what he can decipher, the letter is addressed to one of the cult worshippers that was here, Ural, the woman who was in charge of pretty much, for most things while he was detained. And it's signed C. He's not sure who it is, but he does say that they're having some issues in Escadar, and any additional troops that can be sent would be appreciated. He mentions that he's still guarding the Aaron Tower, but he's received word that additional resources are needed in Escadar, whether they be actual acolytes who have been converted or people who have been fed to Vermlix. Doesn't matter. They pretty much just need bodies, and that's kind of the gist of it. There's some that just he can't translate well, just because it's like he just feels that there's some things he needs to natively know what the language is to interpret it properly, and the text that he uses for deciphering this type of stuff only goes so far as what it says, but that's the gist of the note. And since you're there, Gwennon, give me a perception check with advantage.
They're both poor, but only 15.
15 just makes it. So, you know that, you know that in Escadar, right now, is where Mistress Dustlight's Celestial Menagerie is currently held up. It's not that hard to get there from where you are. It's just a boat ride away. I'm sorry. Escadar is on the same island. It's just a little closer. It's not that far. You're basically on opposite ends of the island from where Aber is, one circus to the other. So whatever is happening in Escadar, you know that if you go to investigate, you run the risk of running afoul of the menagerie.
Okay.
And he will tell you there are much things that we need to discuss, but he insists on you all getting a good night rest. It's not something that he wants to discuss with you um, while you haven't had a good night's sleep, some food in you, and then this letter is distressing. Um, he says that this confirms some of my fears, but again, when all of your comrades are awake in the morning, we can discuss it.
Okay, so I'll agree that sounds like a good idea. Look at the others and suggest that we all retire and try to get a good sleep, knowing that at least the as unfortunate it is that the door is barred and we should be safe for the night, but we'll still take the watches, I think, if others are agreeable.
Yep. You finish your watch, Gwennon, with no issues.
I take the second watch.
All right. Roll me percentile dice, please.
That's going to be a 24.
24. Roll me a d20.
16.
Okay. Nothing happens during your shift. And let's roll for Jerthal. Yeah, he doesn't even have to roll a d20. He's good. Alrighty. So it is morning, and congratulations, you've made it through the night. You're all now level 4.
Yay!
Woo!
Ding! Fries are done.
Ding!
Ding! Fries are done. Ding! Fries are done.
So add your adjustments, all that fun, happy stuff.
That's something sad.
I can't wait to see if I can get the cheap Wolfie.
And 46 HP. Ooh.
I'm at a good 72 and 20 AC now.
Okay. And you are trained in nature, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Alrighty. Give me 1 second. I just need to see if you need to make.
I'm ready. And I have a hero point, a golden hero point if I have to use it.
Okay, so let's see. Okay. Alrighty, so since this is not a natural animal companion, I just need to make sure.
Come on, Wolfie.
Let's see, that room is 24. Okay. Did they give an established DC? Okay, so you.
The monkey.
I'm sorry. Is that something I need to worry about? Nope.
No.
So, I just need from you a nature check.
Okay. Dice don't fail me now. Dice failed me now. I'm using a hero point. A regular hero point.
Okay.
If I need to use the golden one, I will use the golden one. Dice don't fail me now. All right. I'm using the golden one.
I'll give you mine. I'll give you mine.
Are you sure?
Yes, because I still got 2.
Okay. $20.
All right, that is good enough.
Thank you.
So
No problem.
Stupid dice. Thank you. Thank you.
So
Save your gold.
Yeah.
So because you are Beastmaster now, and because of the previous successful nature checks you've been making with the Blood Wolf, it is now bonded to you. It is a young animal companion. So the only exception to this wolf is its ancestry is 8 hit points instead of 6 for normal wolves.
Okay.
Also, instead of the survival trait that wolves normally get, it has Intimidate. And it also has Dark Vision.
Cool. And her name will be Wolfie.
Her name will be Wolfie. Okay.
What a surprise!
What a surprise! Yes, I've been calling
This is my squishy. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Exactly.
All right. So it currently has the young animal companion properties. So hit point progression, everything else that you're going to do with it is just like a young animal companion. If you have any problems with that, let me know. We'll do it offline and we'll set that up.
Nope, I'm all good.
I will let you know now. If you send this animal into combat, or you have
no, I won't.
or you have it fight with you, it is a target. And,
I know, but it will be going in combat.
And if it gets targeted, I will kill your animal companion.
No, it's not going to combat with me. Trust me.
I have 2 Pathfinder Society Rangers, and almost lost my animal companions with both of them.
Nope, she is not going into combat. Not with 8 hit points.
It would.
That's a one shot.
Actually, no, it wouldn't be 8 hit points. So basically, the ancestry for the Blood Wolf is 8, so it would get 8 plus. There's another modifier for it being a large cat. I'm sorry, being a large canine.
So it's not a cat.
I think it's 6. There's like, you read the animal companion section, it tells you how to determine initial hit points at 1. It's not a first level animal companion. It is based on your level it's based on your level as a Beastmaster. So yeah, it's a level 1 animal companion. Yeah. As you gain levels in Beastmaster, it gains levels as well. So if you want it to become a mature animal companion, you would have to get the mature animal companion feat from the Beastmaster list.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to dig heavily into Beastmaster to make this mature animal. The also advantage of Beastmaster is you are not locked into a singular animal companion. You can have multiples. So be aware. That's one of the upsides. The downside is it takes a while to get there. You initially cannot have multiple animal companions helping you at the same time. However, way down the tree for Beastmaster, that can be changed. I think you can have most 2, but other than that, you would swap them out between downtimes. And I think everyone else is doing normal stuff for their level 4 upgrades, correct? Nothing crazy I need to worry about?
I'm just adding another stance.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm able to read scrolls faster to add them to my spell repertoire faster, and being able to what's it called?
Alrighty. So you
Spell what?
guys, are all. I'm just gonna switch over to cams because we don't need the map anymore. So you guys have a good night's rest. Harlock escorts you to the kitchen, and he makes just a simple like hominy porridge, um, with some dried nuts and some dried raisins. It's not extravagant. Again, remember this is a monastery, so they don't usually have extravagant meals or anything like that. They're pretty simple, but it is filling and it is refreshing. So I mean, it does sate your hunger if any of you are hungry. And once everyone has been well fed, Harlock takes a deep, weary sigh, and he clasps his hands and he goes, "I suppose I should start at the beginning. The Hermitage of Blessed Lightning was established here to protect and learn from the Aaron Tower. Um, I'm sure you've seen it. You can see it in the distance. Um, it's an ancient landmark a few miles inland. Um, we hermits know very little about it. It was created by the Aradin thousands of years ago. Um, at its summit is what we call the Ion Orb, so called because it orbits the summit of the tower the way an ion stone orbits the head of its owner. Um, Lore passed down to me um, from the previous masters of the Hermitage suggests more. The Iron Orb is a powerful artifact. It actually enriches the life um, of the land for dozens of miles in all directions. It makes the land abundantly fertile. It calms the seasons, making them milder. Um, it blesses the bounty of our harvests. Um, However, in the last few generations, um, this particular blessing has faded. The soil's drying out, the vegetation's been stunted. There's some crops we can't even grow anymore. Um, Birth rates of our animals are declining. Some here at the Hermitage blamed the town folk of Aberton um, for this. Namia fanning the flames didn't help. Um, but I suspect a different issue is the cause. Um, I think the Iron Orb's power has begun to fail. Um, the Isle of Arran is dying. I've tried to understand the orb and perhaps restore its power, but its nature eludes me. While I made a few trips to the Arran Tower over the years, nothing that provides any clue has gleamed to me. On my most recent visit, just a few weeks ago, some foul smelling creatures hurled spears at me before I could get close. There are they're what you call Zolgath. They're reptilian people, humanoids. You may have heard them called troglodytes by some people. Um, I
Uh,
spied. I'm sorry.
yes, I know troglodytes. Yes.
I yeah, they're this particular group is well armed and very vicious. I spotted them from a distance as long as I could. There's at least a dozen of them that I could see. They're also accompanied by rather large lizards, several demons. Um, Also, while I came back from this expedition, um, there was a newcomer in our midst. Um, Her name is Beleni, and she, along with Nemia, was stoking the flames of the of the monks who became corrupted against Aber, blaming them, pushing them towards demonic worship to try and revitalize the tower. Um, by the time I realized how deep the influence ran, it was already too late, and I had been taken captured. Um, I do believe that the demon influence um, and the Zilgas has something to do with the tower. The letter that Gwennon recovered last night um, all but confirms that there's some individual at the tower, probably one of their leaders, um, at the tower, confirming that one of their other bases that I wasn't 100% sure of in Escadar needs some help. I do know that the C in the letter might be referring to um, Kavnakash. It's a name I heard the troglodytes mention while I was spying on them. I believe him to be their leader or one of their leaders. He also seems to have some sway over the demons that are there. You've done a tremendous amount for the Hermitage and Aberton already. I don't believe there's anything the town folks or the Hermitage in its current condition can do to help cleanse the tower. I know it's not your responsibility, but I beg of you, if there's anything that you can do or anything you know that can be done to help cleanse the tower, I beseech you. If the tower falls to these demon worshippers, then Aaron will fall with it.
Cantrell just kind of remembers that he's holding on to an iron stone from the pyramid. Just kind of places it on the desk and spins it. Just kind of weighing the option of going straight to the tower or going.
I will tell you out of character that the Aaron Tower is visible from the cliffs of the Hermitage.
Right.
It is not that far away. It's actually a few hours' ride by some sort of transport, or maybe half a day to a day's walk to get there if you're going by foot.
I have to walk by foot to get back to town. Because we gave the mayor a cart.
Yeah,
We should better prepare before we go into a tower.
Well, you know that if you walk back to Aberton, it's going to take you a few days to get there on foot.
Yeah.
It took you about a day and a half riding hard to get here with horses.
Well,
Had
we'll
we
have time
promised?
to plan.
Had we promised a circus performance though to the people of Aberton that is going to weigh into it?
According to the calendar, you're within 2 days of there being a performance. So, I mean, you could possibly, if you like hard marched it, make it there. But I mean, it'll take a little bit of toll on you. Or you can leave the circus to their own devices for this particular performance and see if you can head over to the tower.
Judging from what we've gathered here in the past couple days of being at the Hermitage, I think we can afford not going back to the circus for the moment. We could still set up a plan and search the tower area.
He does tell you that the Zuglaffs do hunt regularly, and there is a small encampment outside of the tower. But for the most part, the bulk of their forces stay inside the tower. He knows some of the layout of the tower, and he's willing to share that information with you if you decide to go there to make things a little bit easier for you.
Stop spinning the ironstone, puts it in his pocket, pulls out paper, pen. What can you tell us?
All right. So I'm presuming you're going to head over to the tower. That's one vote yes from Cantrell.
I'll go either way.
Yeah, either way.
Alrighty. So I'm sorry.
Oh, I think whatever the group is going with, we would go with as well. We had promised at some point to return those books, but I think they're a very low priority.
Harlock will hold the books here for safety, and then when you return on the way back, he'll hand them over back to you to be delivered back to Aberdeen. He would go himself, but right now he needs to send correspondence to the other abbeys and get replacement acolytes sent here.
Also warn anybody else that might be in danger.
He tells you because of the one straggler that came back, there are defenses for the tower. That now that he's free and in control of the main prayer room, that he can utilize to keep the tower against normal attacks safe until you can get back. However, he tells you if a dedicated assault against the Hermitage was to be met, which he doubts, but he's not sure how long he can hold out. He can probably, he said worst case scenario, he can hold out the Hermitage for a week if it's under direct threat. But if it's just stragglers coming back or messengers being sent, he can bar them from coming into the Hermitage, just by himself. And he will tell you, or will give you so the information he tells you about the tower before we break is that the Aaron Tower stands 200 feet tall. Again, like I said,
there's an elevator.
Hope there's an elevator. He tells you that there is a natural ramp that leads into the entrance of the tower that's 40 feet above the western face. So the western side, the base of the tower, 40 feet up along a natural path is the entrance. He tells you that he doesn't know how much of the tower is occupied by the troglodytes, just because he wasn't able to actually get into it. He knows there's a small encampment outside. He does warn you that if they haven't taken care of it, he knows that there's an ooze of some kind that meanders about the tower. He says, like most oozes, it's slow and deliberate. So, if you know what you're doing, you can avoid it fairly easily. He tells you he's never had cause to attack it himself. The occasional, animals or whatever that wander into the tower have been, enough to sustain it. But again, he doesn't know if it's even there. He personally hasn't even seen it, but he knows there has to be. He tells you one of the signs of there being an ooze or some kind is that, entire rooms seem too clean. And sometimes there's a slick residue. So he knows there's something that patrols the halls. He just doesn't know what it is specifically since he hasn't seen it. And he tells you that he knows that there is a secret vault, and he'll mark it in a map. And when you get to the map, I'll let you know that's where it is. He also says that there are 2 areas where there are binding runes, and he'll mark those on your map as well. He says, I've never really explored the vault. It's not really my place. And the binding runes I've never touched because there's no reason to. The only thing I've ever done was try to examine the ion orb to see if I can glean as to why its power is diminishing. But again, like I said, it has eluded me. And with demons and troglodytes now in control of the tower, whatever is happening with the land is either being made worse by them or just abating quickly because we're unable to actually heal the Ion Stone. So anything that you can find will be greatly appreciated in helping us figure out how to resolve this issue. Any response?
Sorry, just kind of. It's a lot.
Oh yeah, it's a lot to take in.
And yeah,
this campaign's heavy, dude.
Yeah. So we've got the ramp. We got this. We got the way in. We don't know how many, but we know what we're dealing with. For the most part.
Yeah.
We just have to get there. Always get halfway there at least. I'll just make sure not to have the biggest fight outside the town, I guess. So otherwise we might not be able to get in.
Yeah. So what he will do is, and I'll give you guys information on this. Offline, but he will give you. He gives you a cloak. He also gives you. He also gives you an elixir. Tells you it's a lesser salamander elixir. And he also gives you. There's only one that that he has. He gives you a vial of silver sheen.
Silver sheen.
Yeah, basically silver sheen is used against anything that is susceptible to silvered weapons.
So, okay, yeah, okay.
So mostly undead, some demons,
werewolves,
things of that nature. Standard list. And he gives a box over to Shima, and he tells you that one of the monks from our order fell, and this was something that is his, and I think because of what you're doing for us, this would be better served in your hands than waiting for another defender for the Hermitage to take possession of them. And he gives you a box. You open it up, and in the box are some hand wraps with some runes on them. He tells you that these are hand wraps of +1 striking. So basically, they're not knuckle dusters. It's like literally they're ornate runic bindings you put around your hands, like a boxer who tapes their hands for a match. Just the runes that are on them give you a +1 to attack, and they also give you an additional damage die. So the effect that the Magic Fang has, these have on them permanently, or at least while the runes are on them.
Shimmer bows to him and thanks him greatly, and said that she will make sure they are used purposely for
and I will
taking care of
will send you guys what the cloak is. It is a coyote cloak. I'll have to look it up. But it's basically one of the things that is in here that would be given to you as a treasure item, even if you didn't find it. And that is it for this particular chapter. When we come back in 2 weeks, we're going to start chapter 4. You're going to be heading out to the Aaron Tower. That's pretty much it.
Woo!
Got
So-
through it.
So you're into chapter 4. You're level 4. Things are gonna start getting a little weird. From this point forward, the last thing that Harlock will tell you is that he doesn't know what happened to Belleni after he was abducted, but when he was looking around and checking the deceased, he didn't see her body among any of the deceased that were still recognizable. So he doesn't know what happened to her, whether or not she's dead in here somewhere and just can't identify her body, or if she was, despite their disagreements on how things should run, he didn't wish her any ill will, and he hopes that she was able to escape.
As we're traveling, will there be an opportunity for Gwennon to maybe chat with Jethal to find out a bit more about him? Or
yep,
is that something that?
No, that's definitely a thing. If part of your travel, if you wanna, have a heart to heart with Jethal, that's definitely doable. He has a backstory. So if anything you want to know about him, he's more than willing to tell you. You just have to ask.
Okay.
Alrighty. So thank you guys. Thanks everyone for watching. It was awesome. I hope you guys are enjoying this thing. I'm loving running this campaign. It's very much fun being on the DM side of this. I've played a large chunk of this as a player. And I'm very excited for you guys to run into some of the parts that are ahead of you. I want to see what you guys are going to do with it. I think it's going to be...
and hopefully not die.
I'll let you know. There are some fights that I did and didn't modify. I'll tell you this: the wrecker fight in the library I didn't modify because the wreckers are bad. They can do lots of damage, and the campaign puts 2 in there already. So having an NPC 5th wasn't enough of a boon for you guys to warrant me upping that encounter, since it was already really hard. But expect more encounters that are that difficult as you progress through the campaign. I mean, you guys will be a little bit more prepared now that you have more hit points, you have some other skills and whatnot under your belt. So we'll see. And that's pretty much it. So we're gonna call it there. Before we go, this is not the only show that we do on this channel. Let's see, is the bot up? I haven't even tested it. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, all right.
All right, the bot is up. So I know that Monday is not the actual Monday show. If I remember correctly, I think this Monday is the return of the Mass Effect game.
Yeah.
Are they starting? Are they able to start on Monday?
It depends. It's contingent on whether or not Zora and Shadow can get functioning internet in their house that they just moved into. The last I heard, they were able to move their router into a better spot in their attic, so they are getting better connectivity to it from other parts of the house. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that is good enough for running a session. So as long as they have the throughput to warrant it, I believe Zoro says she's ready for Mass Effect Monday to spin up again.
Wow.
So that'll be interesting. That's going to be fun. It is insane. I kind of wish I got into that game, considering all the nonsense you guys are into. I'm not sure I can get into it partway through, but yeah, that campaign is a campaign. Watching the nutty nonsense you guys are doing.
All right, I would love to be part of that one.
On Tuesdays, we have our Destiny Forge game, which is our longest running campaign right here on the channel. It is in season 2. We are we're in
the flagship campaign that is the bad example for every other campaign.
Yeah, we're in a bad situation. The party is inadvertently separated. We went into an area together, and now we're not together. We might be together. It's a bunch of nightmare fuel nonsense that's happening. So yeah, it's I don't know what's going on. We Zoro's like, we should have went to the beach first, but the desert. I'm like, nah, man.
Nah, just rip that Band-Aid now.
You gotta rip the Band-Aid off. Just do it. So yeah. So Tuesday crew is in a pickle, for sure. It's fine. We're fine. What possibly go wrong? Considering Keo is the first on the chopping block for Tuesday, you are very optimistic, sir. Very optimistic. Oh man. On alternate Saturdays, we have the Withered Waste campaign, which is also in the same universe as the Tuesday campaign, where a ragtag troop of, I don't even know, I guess anti-heroes. I mean, they kind of sort of want to do the right thing, but for the wrong reasons.
Like every other campaign.
So I mean, it's
we're either gonna play this Saturday coming up,
fingers crossed.
We're gonna wait another 3 weeks.
You guys have missed. Yes. You guys have missed a few
months.
Yeah, I feel bad for you guys. The holidays.
We're getting there.
The holidays have not been in your favor. And then there's every other Saturday is our ragtag group of players for Wayward Wanderers. We also have the first Saturday of every month. We have our Behold Lore
that
show.
Should be today, right?
Which should be today in a few minutes. I need to hurry up and get off of here. Before I start getting hate DMs from Zoro, who runs that show with Rojan and HB Fox, doing helping her out with lore in our big world thing. Yeah, monster building today, so that's fun. And I think that's it. You guys are great. We have Extra Life here, so you guys are due for an Extra Life reward. I am still working out the fine tunes for that. You can thank Gilly Tam for that. Gilly Tam sprung for a raccoon visit for you guys.
Yay!
Yay,
Gilly!
Yeah, I'm determining what that is going to be. So I have a couple ideas. I just have to see if they're going to. I have to weigh them against the rest of the campaign and see whether or not they're going to break. I'm trying to give you things that are already in the campaign as opposed to making, vanilla stuff out of hodgepodge that might or might not work, as the campaign progresses. So, but there are things in the campaign that I can give you that aren't power level-y, that fall into the spirit of the raccoon, which is basically, support items for the party. So that'll be a thing. And we love you guys. Stay tuned in a couple minutes. Behold Lore is going to start. We'll see you guys on Monday, hopefully, fingers crossed, for Mass Effect Monday. We'll definitely see you on Tuesday for the madness in Destiny Forge. And with that, we're out of here.
Bye.
Bye.